Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Enter the Gungeon. We won last time, and we deserved it. Played really well. I'm gonna play as the Marine here. We do need to speak to this guy. Why play as the Marine? We do need to get the robot win, but I'm gonna take a little pressure off myself and just let it happen naturally. Hey pal, I've got something for you. I want you to have my favorite weapon. I donated it to the acquisitions department for you. Now that I'm a bit more experienced, I don't think it'll be too dangerous on my own. The Excalibur. It's a different kind of sword. Then also, we finished our hunts. Looks like you finished. But the hunt goes on. Today you hunt the Gunzuki. What the hell's a Gunzuki? Gunzuki. Enemies. What would a Gunzuki look like? This thing? No, that's a shot grub. Gunzuki. Gummy? Creech? It's not Creech. Guns? You know what? Why waste my time looking at these muzzle wisps when I can just search Gunzuki? Oh, it's the big blobulons? Hold up. Gunzuki. Oh my god. I have so many more left to do. I'm very sorry to hear that. Not because I don't like the game. Oh, it's the ones, it's the green frogmen who creates the bubbles that then shoot bullets. Okay, so we'll make sure to confirm that here. Green men who make bullets. This guy right here, Gunzuki Gunzaki. Hideo Miyazaki's Dark Souls. Good to know. Got some hegemony credits too. I don't know if like my contracts or, you know, whatever hunts you want to call them, hunt acquisitions, they're taking so long. We got, when I looked at the wiki there, it's like we have 6 left to go or something like that. So, lots of kills necessary there. I don't remember how many Gunzukis we have to kill, but I'll do my best to kill them anyway. Alright, 1 win in a row. Feeling good. All we need to do is win 130 more times in a row, and we'll be tied with Austin's current streak. Also, he'll have to do 0 in the meantime, which is unlikely, I suppose. The streak's gotta end one day, right? How does he have a higher streak in Gungeon than I've ever had in Isaac? Like, that's blowing my mind. This guy's got some incredible abilities, the likes of which have never been known before. One day, he's gonna lose, and then I can start shit-talking him again, but that day is not today, apparently. Although it might be today by the time you're listening to this, because we've got a 1-day backlog for the first time in 800 years. Feels good, man. Feels good, man! Come together with your hands, save me. I don't know, I really feel like, and I don't know how many times I've gone on this, or I've said this in Gungeon, but I feel like we've made some quantum leaps in our improvements of gameplay lately. Like, we've been playing a lot better, we've been getting hit a lot less, we've been learning a lot about living and a little about love. Potion of Gun Friendship was useful last time, but I don't think it was so useful that I'm, like, excited to have it. Like, I don't really want to lose ammo drop for nothing, and this is even worse than losing it for nothing. We're, like, losing it and spending money. So, I don't love the idea of it, but I could be persuaded, perhaps. Depends what we can come across, but I don't know. I don't think Potion of Gun Friendship is so amazing that as soon as we get it, or as soon as it shows up, we're like, drop everything, buy that. But you may disagree. I don't know. Got a key on the ground. That means we don't have to buy a key on this floor to open the stuff on this floor, but it's probably a sensible option nonetheless. If we have the cash for it. I think you're basically mathematically guaranteed to get the cash for it. We have 25 now, which should be enough. And I honestly do not think we have a Lich victory as the Marine. So I'm not putting pressure on myself to get that. But I do think that it's technically doing something new, even if it doesn't give us an achievement for it, if we were to beat the Lich as the Marine on this run. We've definitely won as the Convict, and now we've definitely won as the Pilot. I don't know that we've ever won as the Hunter either, but it is possible. I do play the Hunter a lot, so it wouldn't surprise me. Remember when the Marine was like the only character I wanted to play as? He starts with armor, man! Why would I ever want to be anybody else? Well, turns out it's not so simple. That's a tough call. I might be persuaded to get a brown gun. You pull the trigger on my brown gun. See, Napalm Strike is a little bit more interesting. And we got the gun boots, and even Gungeon Ant. Like, I can see some value behind it, but, I don't know. I'm not, like, amazed. And the boots, I don't know. It's a little expensive. We may end up getting the credits necessary for it. I mean, we're only 2 away as is, but this could also just be our other treasure room down here. I kind of hope it's a good gun in our treasure room, and then we'll get an... Oh, such an idiotic lack of dodging there. We'll get... Oh my god, it's 2 brown chests. First one gives us ammo capacity up. So the second one is guaranteed to be a gun. I am going to open it. And the reason I'm going to open it is because if I don't open it, I'm guaranteed to get a gun from our boss anyway. Maybe we'd be better off getting a low-quality gun and having a chance to get a passive from the boss. We actually got crossbow, which is an okay compromise here. I feel like this is a pretty okay, like, boss killer early on. We'll buy a key. We got enough money to do basically nothing else. Let's use 120 crossbow bolts. I actually feel like our passive that we got from the chest is totally fine. Like... Extra ammo capacity is probably unlikely to make the difference between life and death, but it'll make our lives easier. Especially, you know, extra 20% really counts for weapons that are particularly strong but low capacity. Probably should have just used a blank there. I've been burned by that more than I'd like to admit. In fact, we should be much more prodigious about using our blanks. I don't know why... Even after saying I should be using blanks, I continue to not use my blanks, but I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it yet. Okay, that was a good opportunity. Thank God we saved the blank for that situation. Almost done. So I'm going to go ahead and say that the crossbow cost us a key, but gave us a flawless. We might have been able to do it anyway. We did get a gun, and it's actually a good gun. Camera is at least interesting, and honestly, with 1 blank remaining, I kind of like here for a secret room, but it's just a hunch. She's got someone else in mind. It's just a hunch. The problem with this is that the crossbow is not that amazing for finding secret rooms because it's, you know, pretty low on the ammo to begin with, and it doesn't shoot rapidly. Great aim, though. Something about that looked a little fishy to me. Anything up here? Up here? I think we'd see it after 1 hit. I don't know. Okay, well, in that case, I'm just going to use it on the room that's after the boss, then. We're not going to worry about going to the oubliette or anything like that. Fair enough. I think we're going to compromise and use the camera, which is extremely ammo efficient, and the marine sidearm, which is good for finishing off enemies at least. But obviously, I'm not super thrilled with much that happened on that floor. The passive is okay, and we're not fucked on consumables. So, like, we got that going for us. That was worth 2 ammo. Yeah, the camera's, and it's good enough, like, to scale for the future as well, which is nice, but certainly I'm just using it for quality of life at this point, but in the future it could be fairly beneficial. It makes it so we only need 80% of a clip to kill a difficult enemy at this stage of the game. That's okay, though. We did get another blank. The flawlesses are one of the very few things that are actually within our bounds of control. Camera also makes bullets go slower, which I oftentimes forget about because it's kind of a subtle effect, but it can be really important. Green chest gives us SAA. Really good. This is going to be our newfound boss killer. I think we would have seen a crack there. Yeah, this is going to be our newfound boss killer. And possibly room clearer later. Like a green tier SAA, I'm happy with it. It wasn't a waste, but it's not that amazing. And now we know, like, we almost certainly do want to get a new... Oh, that was so bad. My brain just short-circuited there. We do want to get a new key to open our next chest, because we know it's going to have a passive, pretty much like, or an active for that matter. A passive or an active of any rarity has the chance to be more useful for us than a gun of the brown rarity. So I'm okay with that. But honestly, crossbow's like a pretty good get from a really low-tier chest, I think. Now, I might be showing my ignorance a little bit there, but I stand by that temporarily speaking, at least. Lucky us. This is camera time. And if you have to use the camera twice to make your life as easy as possible, that's okay. I love that it hits everything on a room, and I'm really realizing, like, items that hit everything on a room are extremely useful. Like, the boomerang was so good last time. The crowd control out of it was ridiculous. We could sell a gun back here if we wanted to. I'm an idiot. Let's buy a key. They're never going to get cheaper than they are right now. Unless we get a store discount, in which case they could get cheaper than they are right now. And we may want to go to the junk salesman. Been experimenting a little bit with, you know, selling back weapons we don't want to the junk salesman. I don't really have anything I don't want yet, though. Like, the crossbow is just fine, so let's get the SAA out here. We can really keep the pressure on here. I feel like we should blank. I guess I'm glad I didn't. But I was getting a little spooked. Because the shots from the freaking beholster, or like the little beholster that gets created, are the most annoying. I almost dodged right into that. I mean, you saw it. That's alright. Be cool. We still got 2 blanks remaining. Ain't nothing wrong with this one yet. I don't know what happened to the missiles. I don't like that this thing can take shots through its master. There we go. We got the flawless regardless. Used a lot of SAA ammo. And didn't get any ammo back. Get Ring of Chest Vampirism, which can be useful. I'm a little disappointed in the amount of ammo consumption that we had, but it's hard to be mad when we got 2 flawlesses in a row. Again, they're some of the only things within our actual realm of control, so I'm not going to be too disappointed by that. Now, with the second key, we actually can get into that special room. The only way that I would want to do that is if it's a map man. If it's not a map man and it's just a fairy in a jar, then it's kind of a waste of a key that could be pretty valuable. But we've got to find our passive/active chest first as well. Another blank. I just felt like there were a lot of possible avenues there, so I didn't really do my due diligence, but we still don't have a great, like, secret room style weapon. Something that's, like, really, you know, high on ammo and shitty. Then we could use that. But, one day. Whoa! Okay. Starting off a little hot here. Nothing there. So far, so good. We've only been hit once, I think. If that becomes the new norm for us, like almost never getting hit before the 4th floor, I would be over the moon, man, because I have not had the best track record for that in my Gungeon experience so far, so holding it together until at least the 4th floor when we let it all inevitably fall apart would be a good start. Oh, but I can't really be negative about our situation right now. We won the last run. We're primed for greatness right now. That might be a little bit over the top, but you know, we've been playing pretty well. If we could win 2 in a row, I would actually be like, I would be satisfied. I wouldn't stop playing Gungeon, but I would be able to put that as a feather in my cap. I'd be like, I beat Gungeon twice. Elder Blank, yes. We will take SAA ammo. It's a cursed item, so there's a risk associated. Figured you might as well look for a secret room there if we're going to take the ammo for it regardless. And we'll go like that. Camera's still looking strong. Okay, we got 1 more blank to use. Ah, but first, let's go check out this guy's room. Don't do me dirty. Not fairy. It's Map Man! What do you got for me? I've got the whole map, man. He gave me the Excalibur. I got 2 levels of curse, but what is this? That's what I figured. Okay, well, I guess that's probably like a boss clearer. I don't really want to use Elder Blank to look for a secret room, but I will use like these blanks to look for a secret room. This blank. Alright. I have to imagine we probably use this as a boss clear because of the fact that it has an ability to presumably bounce bullets back or at least break them. So for now, we're going to spend this floor on camera and crossbow, which is why I didn't want to sell anything back just yet. It's not going to be, you know, heroin level ease of use right now, but it has the potential to be pretty solid. Don't forget, right trigger destroys whatever you might be coming up to. Factors your prop. Yeah, look, that situation was starting to get slightly dicey. I said to myself, self, why risk it? Why don't we just use Elder Blank? It'll come back. Plus, it gives us a chance to find a secret room. Now, we are going to run out of, like, 2 weapons ammunition at the same time. That's probably not true. We'll probably run out of crossbow ammo before we run out of anything else. The camera stays relatively efficient for a while. But crossbow ammo's not going to last forever. The good news is the crossbow's not really that good, which, now that I say it, kind of sounds like bad news, but it means that when we run out of it, we won't be like, okay, life's, you know, over. Instead, we'll be like, we've only just begun. Please stop shooting. Oh my god, split the freaking difference. Whoa, that was close. Okay, I need you guys. This contract is sealed. Okay, it'd be nice if you could, like, land the shot, but that's, you know, I'm not gonna put a whole bunch of pressure on you. Ooh, get out of there. Hate this room. Can someone explain to me how that man did not die after a full camera shot and a crossbow bolt? Can someone explain this to me? You can't, because it's unexplainable. Unexplained mysteries. Cursed entrance? Yes. So we need to be cursed to come in here, but we are cursed. Hook me up, dude. What is that? Badge. We've had it before. Shotgun full of love is great. We can buy out. The next thing that curses us is going to take HP away, though, I believe. But people get mad at me for getting that wrong. So why don't we just buy something with a key instead? That seems way more sensible. So we'll try to get a key and then come back here, maybe buy some HP, and then we got this guy. Break the targets, win a prize. 18? That's so cheap. I mean, we got to actually land the shots here. So, I mean, the hard part is up to us, but still. Come on, controller, auto-aim. Don't do me dirty. That's the ticket right there. Steady hands. Steady hands, boys. Nailed it. That was the wrong time. That was the wrong time to take a shot at that. That was the right time. Got at least 3, just one more. Can we sneak a shot through there? Yeah, but why would we want to? That's the real question. No, I'm still in the game. Don't un-EA Sports me. Oh! Demon chest! What is this? Composite gun? That's real good. That's a real good weapon. Okay, well that's fantastic. I do wish to buy this. Chest friendship. Can't recall. I mean, with Elder Blank, we can get some good stuff here. I don't remember what badge does. You know what? This is where Gungeon God is going to help us out. Gungeon God badge. Enter the Gungeon cheat sheet. Badge. Summons a police officer that follows the player firing bullets at enemies. The officer will die after taking too much damage. Talking to the officer upon his death will grant a damage upgrade. Quality A. Found in red and rainbow chests only. Oh, that's pretty good then. I think we're probably going to go for that. Even at the cost of an HP. It didn't cost us HP. Alright, so when he dies, we get a damage upgrade. It's not like we lose him forever. And we can still buy the HP upgrade. We have cursed ourselves, but this curse could be good. Or at least not horrible. I don't know if we're set, but I feel like we're in a good spot. Almost straight into the drink. That room, well, it's not done yet. I think I've handled it very sloppily. But we did it. Okay. Crossbow's gonna be out of ammo soon. We got no keys. We should look for a secret room in here. I guess we'll use like Excalibur ammo. Fair enough. I wonder if that sword swing just does a ton of damage or something. Maybe that's like the other gimmick with it. Gonna be out of crossbow ammo soon. At which point I will not hesitate to sell the crossbow. Would not bother me in the least. Thank you, police officer. Now, I think we're gonna go SAA, and I think that I could be really pleased with this as a room clearer. We might as well fight the boss now. We got Elder Blank and 2 blanks. Let's try Excalibur, but I really feel like Composite Gun might be where it's at. Okay, don't... I'm a dumb idiot. Tried to knock back a rocket, which worked. I didn't get hit by the bullet. I got hit by the subsequent explosion. Composite gun is so good, though. I didn't get hit there. That was Elder Blank coming through in the clutch. Is it quite like Stinger level or Scrambler level? I think it might be, but slightly less ammo efficient, maybe? I don't know. I'm disappointed we didn't get the Flawless here. We should have had every ability to do so, but life goes on. We did get ammo back. You take it for the camera? I don't think so. I don't think so. You definitely do not take it for the crossbow. I think you take it for composite. It's been fine for us. We can use the SAA. Grenade launcher's just okay. Too lazy to actually shoot the walls there. Oh, what I meant to say is actually this is for ammunition purposes. I shouldn't have picked up that key, by the way. I actually thought we'd already been to our shop, but what I was thinking of was that we'd been to our cursed shop. I'm not gonna try to get the cop killed. Like, when he dies of his own volition, that's fine by me. For now, I'll enjoy having a friend in me. And then later, when he dies, we'll take our damage upgrade as penance for losing a friend. I guess you might want to go camera. We still got so much left. But crossbow ammo is not worth very much. And SAA ammo is not... sure, you know what? Take camera ammo. The longer it lasts, the better. We could use this all the way to the end of the game if we wanted. And we are going to get a lot of jammed enemies. Oh, that was real bad. That was worse, but I shouldn't have been hit by that Gunzuki here. Alright, you know what? We'll take it for SAA now. Watch out. We do have Elder Blank. We're getting like 1 jammed enemy per room at this point. I still think it's fine though. Like you might think that things have gone off the rails here. I actually think things have never been more on the rails for us on a run than they might be right now. This curse room has provided us with some real good stuff. Cursed shop, of course, I mean. 2 jammer lammies. At least the shots don't bounce. At least the shots don't bounce. Solid Elder Blank play. Alright, you got a key for me in here? Yes, you do. We're definitely gonna buy one. Reasoning being, I'm probably gonna use 1 to get HP. Hopefully buying something from the cursed shop does not necessarily curse me. And of course, we also want to open our chests if possible, which there are still several. Well, 2 on this floor. Trying to use the camera a little bit more religiously here, you know. It uses more camera ammo, but it also saves us some SAA ammo. You know, it saves us a certain amount of bullets per enemy, basically. These guys are jammed. Alright. That was strange. We're gonna need more SAA ammo before we go down to the next floor if we're gonna continue to use this as a room clearer. Blank. Oh, we did it. Thank you, Elder Blank, for enabling my laziness. That's 2 keys picked up right there. We can actually get a couple of things from the key shop now. And still open a red chest, which contains Old Goldie. I don't know if I like this item. But we have had it before. I think we bought it from a shop. Maybe we got it from a boss before. I can't remember. Okay, bullets have a chance to ignite. I think that's pretty good. Any passive that's in distress, be out of that dress when she meets Jim West. The cursed shop is gone. You can't go back to it once you've already been there. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that before, but it's good to know now. Goodbye, stranger. It's been nice. Hope you find your paradise. I'm assuming Old Goldie is good. I just wanted to check the range. AKA, you want point fife? Well, all the time, tip. Head down here. 3rd floor, well, 4th floor now. 5 HP. Slightly lower than I'd like to be. Good weapons, but not old standbys, so I'm not totally sure I know how to use them most effectively. Does Elder Blank give us an extra blank just for having picked it up? Like an extra blank per floor? Or am I, maybe I'm confused. Good to know, though, that we can use the curse room only once. That's important information that I did not actually know before. Possibly has been told to me, but these curse rooms are pretty rare. Ooh, ammo. SAA again, I think. Again, the camera ammo just lasts long enough. This feels sensible. Keep in mind, we basically have a passive damage upgrade. It just hasn't come to fruition for us yet. One day, this cop is gonna bite the dust. Not that I would wish that upon anybody. And we're gonna get a little bit of a damage upgrade. That was scary. We got some kind of shop in here. It's a gun muncher. We could probably afford to... I mean, I'm kind of tempted to munch Old Goldie, but I'm not munching the composite gun. And apparently the gun muncher rewards are tied to the tier of the weapon you put in. So it actually does make sense. Like, if we think that Old Goldie is not going to get play, we should put it in the gun muncher. That way we can hopefully improve the quality of the weapon that we get out. But do we want to put 2 weapons in the gun muncher? That's the scary part. Shadow bullets. So good! Okay, so now we're actually stacking up passives. And I'm starting to have, like, my life flash before my eyes where I'm like, shit, dude, we actually could be witnessing the framework of a winning run here. Might not be there yet. That was a very bad bit of damage, but at least it's just a red heart, right? And I'll admit, you know, we're fighting a lot of jammed enemies, so we need to be stronger proportionally just to deal with their horse shit, but... There we go. Back to full HP. Shopkeeper requires a key. You know what? Let's do it. Ring of Miserly Protection and the Rattler. I mean, I'm imagining the Rattler shoots snakes. You might be saying, NL, new weapon, you've got to purchase it. Oh, you sweet summer child. That's not how this world works anymore. You're too pure for this world. Now, every single decision could make the difference between life and death in Gungeon, and as a result, we can't afford to do measly things like buying weapons that might not be good. I'm only being half serious here, by the way. Like, we actually could buy that and probably still be fine, even if it's horrible. But I do feel like our money's probably better served doing other things. Okay, we got Ghost and Ghost Friend coming up. So I'll have to be the Ghost Friend Killer! That, you know, Ghostface Killer. Pretty Tony album. Fish Scale. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, camera's gonna stun. It's pretty valuable just to keep things safe for us here. Felt that was a relatively smart use of the blank there. Done? Not done. Alright, so far so good. Still, again, a little light on ammo. It's the right time for that to happen. So we got a boss fight coming up, and we got a couple of pretty good boss weapons. Every bullet could count. Nice. Ooh, another half heart. We don't need it. It's just nice to have peace of mind. 27 camera ammo is not insignificant. That's what I was going to say. Way too easy for this room to be done. Again, at this point, it's almost as much about finding the secret room accidentally as it is about just protecting ourselves with Elder Blank. Okay, like this room strikes me as very dangerous. No problem, actually. 43 bullets in SAA left. We've got to be coming close to this boss fight. Oh, man. Jammed mage. Annoying. He's weak against the camera. Not that that matters too much, because the camera's fairly weak to begin with. I'd rather deal with nothing on this room if possible, so if you don't mind, just like everybody die, or die in one bullet. Okay, this is, this territory. I do feel like we're underutilizing the Excalibur. Maybe that could be my next room clearer. It does, you know, have a lot of bullets. It's like the Halo 1 battle rifle. Or the slightly less good American remake Hunger Games battle rifle. Elder Blank's ready. That, let's be sensible and actually use it. That felt right. Kind of scatters their brains a little bit too. Got ammo back. I guess that goes straight to the SAA. We have reached a dead end. So far, so good on this floor. The fact that we're on the 4th floor, not getting our ass kicked, feels solid. Gotta... Oh, we can't open it. Is there anything we can use to... Nope. Nope. Let it go. Or maybe we can break it before it breaks? Grab something? Yeah, that's probably smarter. Okay, that sucks, but life goes on. Maybe if we hadn't used our key to get into a shop where we didn't want anything, it could have been slightly better. Alright, so we still got camera and SAA. Next ammo drop, probably camera, but if I'm being honest, probably composite gun as well. Because that's what we're going to use on our boss fight, I think. Yeah. Still our best option, I think. Who we got? Who we got? Fallen Priest. Needed a little bit of a moment there to get my sea legs back underneath me. Used 2 blanks already, but we've done a lot of damage. And it does get Elder Blank charged up now. That felt right. That definitely felt right. Whoa, he was a little too close for comfort there. This is the scary moment. Oh, you know what? What? Didn't get hit. Did not get hit. But I am not relying on the Excalibur for our defensive needs. Oh, God. Police officer man, save me! Just want to get as much on the screen as possible before we use that Elder Blank. Alright, there's our 4th floor flawless. That feels good. Proton Pack. That's a boss killer right there. Gun Muncher. We should munch the grenade launcher and Old Goldie. It's a bit of a risk because I really have not used Old Goldie. It came out of a good chest. But I'm never going to use the grenade launcher, and if I have ammo, I'm always going to be using the composite gun. Don't do me dirty, please. Rocket Fist, or is that Gungeon? Vulcan Cannon is none of the above. We go to our shop. On the shop, I believe I'm still okay to purchase a key. I don't think it makes sense to buy the miserly option here. You can also buy camera ammo, but I don't feel it's super necessary. Rather than rolling the camera on the next floor, I'm gonna try using the Excalibur, because I'm obviously missing out on something here. If what I'm missing out on ends up being that the right way to use Excalibur is to try to melee enemies with it, not gonna happen. Not on this run. I'll practice that on my own time. How is it damage-wise? I don't know. Does do a pretty great job of delivering, you know, igniting bullets. So I'm for that. Not quite as ammo efficient as I would have thought. He made a skelly! This guy is not dead yet? Is he like a quarter of a second away from death? Okay, I mean, we used like a third of the bullets in this gun on this room, but if we were never gonna use this gun anyway, I'm fine with that. I think the Vulcan cannon, just based on the fact that it is a really like high capacity minigun, I'm gonna guess its damage is low, but oftentimes those weapons end up being pretty good. That was such a bad dodge. Pretty good for dodges. Or sorry, for bosses is what I mean to say. Oh, we gotta speak to him now. He did die. Come on, dude. This is a little silly. Yeah, okay, there we got our HP back. Kid, listen up, blah, blah, blah. Give me your damage bonus. Thank you, excellent. It curses us again? Or maybe the curse, maybe that was the sound of the curse going away? That was sensible, I feel. A little bit heavy on the jammed enemies thus far. This enemy's not jammed. That enemy is. I was gonna say, is something wrong? Is the game broken? We encountered an enemy who's not jammed. Okay, this is... I mean, I feel like, even though it might look optimistic right now, I'm a little scared. Ooh, you know what? We should go. Composite gun is so good. Go for composite gun. Is Proton Pack the boss choice? Maybe use SAA for now because we know it's still like solid. Fuck, I hate this room. Just get the Elder Blank charged up again so you can use it in panic if necessary. It's not done yet. Oh, right, you get another wave. That's fine. That's fine. Ooh, more ammo. We'll take that for the Excalibur. Any more of these guys shoot at the same time? Oh, I don't even know what I got hit by there. If I was gonna say any more of these guys shoot at the same time, definitely popping Elder Blank, but then we just got hit. Must have been a shot that I didn't really track properly. Come on. Jammed enemies are like the new normal. Unfortunately. Ooh, another half-heart. Game's been pretty kind about letting me recover from my mistakes, and in turn, I haven't made that many mistakes to have to recover from, which is nice for a change. Good. That was absolutely solid. I'm gonna open this chest. And I got Gun Knight Greaves. Armor every floor. That might have been a dumb decision. So effectively, we got 2 armor. That's not great, but we're not going to use our keys for too much else at this point, so I'll be like relatively pleased with it. Of course, it's an item that the earlier you get it, the better it is, but not like a horrible, complete fuck-up or anything. Are we still gonna roll Excalibur? I mean, it's a tough decision because it's been reasonably good for us, but I sort of feel like a better option, absolutely, +1 bullets. A better option would be like camera, but you know what? Why don't we just actually spend on camera ammo right now? We should wait, because 12 camera ammo can get you pretty far. Let's wait until we actually use our 12. I just bought something by accident. I bought armor because I was standing on top of it. You know what? It could be worse. I wanted to make sure we're switching back to the right weapon. Okay, yeah. So let's use our 12 camera ammo and then go for it. Sacrifice HP for damage? Yes. And it cursed us. What is going on here? That is a creature that has risen from the abyss. And will now chase us around for the rest of our days. So that's pretty sweet. That was, you know, a little unexpected to have to deal with death on every single room for the rest of the game. Strikes me as something that could make my life slightly more difficult. Okay, bad damage, admittedly. Now I've done it. There's too many cursed enemies, man. We're not done with this room yet. Well, I'm really interested to see how this works when we have to fight a boss like this. I threw the camera. I threw the crossbow. They took my my rings, they took my Rolex. I looked at the demon and said, dang, what's next? There we go, back in the saddle. I keep thinking that, like, maybe one day that demon following us is gonna disappear and never come back. And I realize, you know, life is a cruel illusion. Well, it's certainly hard mode. At least we made it out of this room. We could buy camera ammo, but I almost feel like maybe we just want to go, like, for not camera ammo. And instead get Excalibur ammo or something. We can't shoot this demon. I've been trying to shoot this demon. I thought maybe that was the thing. Maybe you just shoot this demon. Still got SAA ammo. Boss fight? Okay, I mean, I have to see what happens here. Let's teleport back as well. I know there's another item room we haven't yet gone to that has a gun. Excuse me, I'm trying to teleport here. You know what? He doesn't seem like a big fan of this idea, so I'm just going to move on. And we're going to take out the composite gun and try to kill this guy ASAP. Maybe we only have to deal with that demon for the rest of the floor? Nope. Oh, right, you can charge up the composite gun, by the way. This is a jam dragon. I can't believe I've gone this long without charging the composite gun. Well, certainly a silly situation. Don't let anybody deny that. You don't understand. I'm not actually going to fight the SMGs. If you want to hit me, you can hit me. They are going to hit me. Several times, in fact. Oh, God, just let me get to the next phase of the fight. Oh, we're off 1 HP. We're on 1 fucking HP. Get out of here, you demon shithead. I mean, I did it to myself, but at the same time, I had a really fun time on that run until I accidentally summoned Death Incarnate to follow us around. But I still think we played well until, like, literally the moment in which I took that damage upgrade. But for now, thanks for watching. That was a strange run. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.